possibly the downfall of another huge ministry, another ministry scandal. Prophet Chris Reed abruptly resigned from Morningstar Ministries today.
Chris Reed, a name familiar to many of you, stepped into the leadership of Morningstar Ministries in 2021. With a passion for preaching and a heart for the people, he took on the roles of CEO, president, and senior pastor at Morningstar Fellowship Church in Fort Mill, South Carolina. But just this week, Chris announced something that stunned the congregation and followers around the world. He's resigning from all his leadership roles. You might be wondering, why would he step down from such a significant role? Chris's resignation isn't just about leaving a job. It's about responding to a profound and painful situation. It's about the heartbreaking revelation, abuse of minors by a former church volunteer, Erickson Douglas Lee.
Breaking update, a former Cornelius police officer is behind bars, accused of sex with minors in a church youth group that he was supervising.
Erickson, once a respected member of the community, now stands accused of heinous crimes that have left a deep scar on the church and its congregation. These revelations have prompted Reed to reassess his role and ultimately step down. A move that has shocked many, but perhaps is a necessary step toward healing and accountability. The allegations against Erickson Douglas Lee are grave. Lee, 25, was arrested in May 2023 after turning himself in. He faces charges including the dissemination of obscene material to a minor, assault, and criminal sexual conduct. Between December 2020 and June 2022, Lee allegedly abused a victim under the age of 16 multiple times. Reports indicate he also abused 3 more victims under 18 at his home. Morningstar Ministries confirmed Lee's association with the church, stating they were not initially suspicious due to his background in the military and law enforcement. Reed made it clear that he had never met Lee, but stands firmly with the victims and their families. In response to the crisis, Reed has taken measures to prevent future incidents. He hired an external group to train Morningstar staff on abuse awareness and safeguarding minors. Despite the heartbreaking circumstances, Reed remains committed to his spiritual mission even as he steps away from Morningstar Ministries. So, why is this happening? Part of the problem, I believe, lies in how some churches have become more like corporations than communities of faith. When churches prioritize growth, influence, or reputation over integrity and accountability, they create environments where power can be abused. In such settings, the needs of the vulnerable, like children and young members, can be overlooked or, worse, exploited. We also have to consider the culture of secrecy that can develop in some religious institutions. There's often a fear of scandal, a fear that admitting wrongdoing could harm the ministry's reputation or drive people away. But trying to protect the church by covering up these issues only leads to greater harm. It erodes trust and leaves victims feeling isolated and betrayed. The Bible talks about shepherds who are supposed to take care of their flock. Yet here we are, seeing shepherds who fail to protect the most vulnerable among us. Jesus taught us to care for the least of these, to protect the innocent, and to lead with humility and love. When leaders fail to do this, it not only damages the church's reputation, but it also causes deep spiritual wounds that can last a lifetime. As a community of believers, we need to demand more. We need churches that are transparent, allegations seriously, and that prioritize the safety and well-being of their members above all else.